kidding. All right. So real quick, that was just like 80-20. Let's get through it, get a knee cut for the new people. That's not the lesson plan for the night. Right now we're working on guard retention stuff. So we just need to make sure everyone has the basics of that. So if it's not beautiful and perfect, it's fine right now. Now we're going to start going over how to defend that knee cut. So especially at the lower ranks, the lower belts, that's probably, at all ranks, it's probably the most common guard pass, but it's like super hard to stop like at the lower ranks. So the first concept, it's super simple, and it's going to, I don't know, it can kind of feel like it's easy, but we're going to work our way up to right now while we're drilling, having our partner go a little bit harder than we would normally do just for drilling, because it's like that simple, but if you don't really feel how it feels, like it's not going to, you're going to think you have it, but you really don't when you start rolling. So we just did knee cuts here. So boom, she's coming to the side here. And look, what did she do for a knee cut? She pushed my knee to the mat, and it kind of shifted me this way. And that's how she can do a knee cut, is with this right here. So last week, we started here with the frames. So if they can't even get past our frames, she can't put my knee to the mat. She can't even do a knee cut. And we'll review this a little bit too. And then we did, if they do break our frame and they start coming through here, we create space. Like this is her lowest spot. I'm going to push, create space here, a little shrimp if I need, but I need to bring in a knee shield or like circle my leg over and create a frame that way to recover our guard. So that's like the more, I say that's the more common ways of like defending knee cuts. But I think this is the best way of defending a knee cut, and this is pretty much all I do. And we're doing it from De La Riva. So we started in De La Riva. This is going to be the most common guard you see here and at high-level jiu-jitsu places is De La Riva, especially, obviously, if they're standing. If they're not standing, then we can't play De La Riva. But most knee cuts are going to be like they usually, even if they pass from their knees, they'll stand up for a moment to start the knee cut here. So it's super simple. She needs to bend this knee and bring it across here, right? So the moment, if you look at her body, when she starts doing a knee cut, she shifts. You see her head go that way, and this leg starts to come off the mat right there. So that's like a subconscious cue I have at this point. The moment I feel her shift and her leg come up, I bring my hamstring over her knee, and I just pull this ankle right here. So I lock her leg out. If you do it really hard, it's even possible you sit them down and you could fight for a sweep right there, but that's not what we're concerned about. I just want to stop the knee cut. So she starts to come in here. Boom, extend my leg, try to bring the hamstring over the knee, and then pull this right here. So it doesn't have to be anything crazy, but just enough to stop her from bending her knee. So like I said, it looks very simple, but it's the timing of it, and it's like trusting in it and using it like when it matters when you're rolling. So like it's easy to drill it, but when you're rolling, if someone does a really hard knee cut and you freak out and let go of their ankle and start defending the hard way. Does that make sense? So I promise you, this is like 99% of the time, this is the one I'm doing to defend knee cuts. Any questions? All right, ready? Good clap, good.